What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Game of Saving Throws Side Quest Temple of Yansi Bin. What's going on? We are here. Somewhat earlier, chat. Somewhat earlier. Oh my... Wicked, don't you dare tip me with that higher plane in your hands.
I couldn't resist.
Dude, I have to say, I've gotten more responses from people going, asking me or taking pictures that they have plenty of higher plane and if I want some. So thank you, including yourself. I appreciate that for someone who's been out since the one case that we got in my hometown.
There's probably about a case sitting in the grocery store that I buy this at. At least six packs sitting on the shelves. Nobody's touching it. Nobody touches it.
They don't know. They don't know.
Exactly.
They don't know the gold that's in there.
I do.
Welcome.
I am happy about that.
Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you all joining us for another crazy side quest set in the canon of our main story, A Game of Saving Throws. If you are not an avid week-to-week watcher, it is coming to the end of a 2-year campaign. We are in high-level combat in final engagements. This campaign set directly inside that universe as an auxiliary force. This will be the largest set of reigns that I have given a side quest game yet to determine plot line inside of the main show. So no pressure, guys. No pressure at all to perform with your characters.
It's fine. This is
no
comment.
Noted.
Don't fuck it up.
Somebody got robot voice?
Oh, did I put that on still?
No, I couldn't tell.
It's on me.
No, I think it was just the combination of voices all at the same time just distorted it. I don't think it was actually one person's channel.
While you were gone, I was actually screwing around with my voice mod, though I wondered if I'd left it on because I had robot voice on for a while. So I was nervous there.
Do not turn on robot voice, please. At least not on first production show. I'm too much like a small chihuahua. What's wrong? Is it all in there? Is everything okay?
Pomeranian.
Oh man! So we're excited to get back to this. Yansi Bin was the first essential real bad guy that scared past the Goblin King within Game of Saving Throws. So I'm excited to finally come back to this point. If you guys watched last week, our heroes had gathered high in the sky aboard Skybreaker, Valis' ship forged by the literal storm giants of the sea. We were greeted by Lord Roaring Horn's essentially hired army from the Eyrie, as massive amounts of Aarakocra poured out of the plane of air in with their forces, connecting also with a cloud giant resistance, which is deemed Alistar, the cloud giant that they saved so long ago. Their imminent queen. Currently, Sansuri, the corrupted cloud giant heiress, is set to marry Yansi Bin in his own temple. We are tasked as the auxiliary force to go in and grab reconnaissance. We need to find out just how fortified they are now that the Sultana has arrived. And more importantly, we need to devise a strategy around the prison. As one of the previous characters and original cast members, played by Nighty himself, Nightcock, the Aarakocra, is still to be held inside that prison somewhere. I like that. The abbreviation of the Yon Stalkers.
Fireball.
So we do have some returning characters. When we set the scene last week with Braden Barley making his way through Chikios' portal, coming in with several forces, one of them returning in the form of Jaden, our MVP.
Nice crit last time, yes.
From last time, you were bringing back your blood hunter, Jaden, correct?
Correct.
Good deal. Good deal. So you're going to be coming through that portal at the same time, as well as Volakad. Those are our two returning members. If there are any processes that are running in the background, Wicked, you will want to shut them down. We got a little bit of delay with your camera on our side, so there could be something else running on your machine. Good news is I can still hear you crystal clear, but if you are able to free up some resources, it will improve your camera.
Can I X out of TrueConf, or can I only minimize it?
You don't want to exit out because then I lose your video feed.
Alright. No, I don't have anything else running. Just community, or just a Roll20 and D&D Beyond.
Let's see here. It may be it may be Discord itself when you're running the side video, might cause like an overall shutdown on it. We don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Give me a test here real quick. Go ahead and stop the video on Discord on your side and see if that frees up some resources for you. We'll come back to you in just a second. We'll hop over to you, Shady. You're going to be playing somebody new as well.
All right.
What'd you pick out?
Well, I'm going with Z, the Aarakocra. Figured flying in with the thousands of other Aarakocras. Come to kick ass, take names.
And you just found out that I've dubbed you as a general as well now. So whatever preconceived notions you had, you can add them to General Z. No relation to our demon from the other campaign.
At least I don't think so.
I'm honestly surprised more folks. I didn't end up with Aarakocras all over the board.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that I'm getting to play one in a long time. So I'm pumped about that. Estiniel, you're bringing in a new person as well. Letting Ragnan sit out and get a little bit drunk and waiting for Team Girthquake to come back since Dev is moving.
I could not split the Girthquake up. I couldn't do it. I felt wrong playing without Dev. Those two belong together.
I don't know.
I am playing. Go ahead.
I figured you'd play Arances's character.
Oh. Well, that's the other thing I said, is that I'm not playing him anymore because since Rantis ruined him for me now, because he basically made me look bad for all of my months of playing Ragnan, and then one episode. I'm not going to have that comparison the rest of my life. It's like being married to somebody who had a husband that was the greatest person in the world. Well, my ex-husband, he's like, well, Ragnan used to be able to hit things. He used to be able to do things. You just lay on your crazy ass, get drunk. I get enough of that in real life, okay? I get enough of that in real life. I don't need it. Anyway, I am playing Bo. You guys triggered me there. I'm sorry. Totally different from my normal characters. He is a drunken master monk. Because, just because we know what's going to happen, so I figured I got to keep it in character. There we go.
So the minute you walk off, it's cool. He can just go into a trance, and we're fine.
He can meditate. He doesn't have to eat or drink, but he does nothing but drink. He's got a decanter of endless wine.
I did enjoy that when you asked me for a magical item, and you're like, can I please have the decanter? Of course you can.
Well, what movie was one of the movies? There was a guy that had. I think it was the one with Jackie Chan and Jet Li. They both had. The guy had endless decanter of booze he's constantly drinking out of. But we'll see.
As long as you
Very
throw
fun
it back around and you drink it this way, that's.
I don't know if I can do that.
Most interestingly, we have a returning character, but from far, far ago in a prequel. Odaxis is going to be joining us from Tormund's Quest.
Woohoo. A couple years have passed, a little bit of gray hair, a few other things. I actually have hair again. I'm not a naked mole rat flying through the sky anymore.
Shorter now, though.
Oh, wild magic table. My favorite part was when you were slightly sad that you realized that your character had turned 40 by the time we got to play. Since it's been 2 years, you're like, oh.
Yeah, so yeah, Daxus had his 40th birthday while he was off screen.
Happy
Birdie's
birthday
gonna be
to
20.
you too.
40 man in true style is once again playing something that we haven't had on stream before. My avid playtester, and I love it.
Yep, another UA as usual. I am playing a Drake Warden.
This has got to be one of the coolest I've seen in a hot minute. Like, this would be something like somebody outside of D&D would be like, hey, can I play this? Like, can I be a dragon rider? Yeah, you can.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
yeah, we got tools for that. So I'm really pumped to see how this mechanically works, and I'm sure you have taken all feats that synergize perfectly and make you a real son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Question, because I haven't even looked at it. Like we just say we do it live. What do you have fire? Do you have a fire breath? Do you have to roll 5s and 6s on it? Or is it just a rideable wyvern?
Actually, he does get a breath.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on whichever color I do choose for the session or whatever, he does get a breath for it, and I can expend a 3rd level spell slot to get that back.
Oh, so you got to spend spell slots to get it back. That's all right.
I actually like that. That makes more sense.
I do like that. That's pretty cool. And you're completely tied to Ranger, so you don't have a ton of spell slots. Does it have to be a 3rd level or higher to be able to do it?
Let me make sure with his breath.
Inquirers want to know, and then I want to know how strong it is. Like, is it fireball level?
It does 8. It does 8d6.
8d6. That's why I figured. So yeah, it's like casting fireball.
You can't use this feature until you finish a long rest or expend a spell slot of 3rd level or higher. So it's 1 per long rest or 3rd level spell or higher.
No. Yes, and just to let you know, you can't do that as a bonus action.
I was gonna say I have 5 spell slots of 3rd or higher.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. All right, guys. We're gonna pick up first with Volokod and Jaden walking up the steps of Skybreaker, just kind of looking out into really the procession and majesty of all of the logistics of these forces coming together. You guys are literally surrounded by cloud castles and sediments, and all of these look incredibly different and eccentric. If you've ever seen a home that's continuously being added onto from like different generations, and it has different influences, that's what these cloud castles look like. As they build over time, they add eccentric parts to them. Some of them odd archways, some of them crazy, steep, rook-like castles, some that come up to crazy points that remind you of wizard caps. The colors are extravagant, just as the personalities of cloud giants are. It's almost like being in a classic car show. You just almost don't even know where to look in the sky.
Is it kind of like Lady Remington?
Totally.
The one that continuously built on her house for 80 years until she died to confuse the goats.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, she was not altogether there.
or was she onto something?
Depends which way you lean.
But did she add a cat house?
No. R.I.P. Cat House. R.I.P.
Rip.
Cat House. With both of you, with your hands up on the side of Skybreaker, go ahead and just describe the audience what you both look like. We'll start with you, Volakad, and then you, Jaden.
All right. Well, unlike my token, I actually have long silver hair. Not quite the black that's in that token, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. Kind of
Still busting my balls.
Well, the hair's more this color. Bright green eyes. Yeah, he's typical wizard. Not pretty well worn outfit. The cloak is definitely got some singe marks from the lava while we were down in the plane of fire. So the edges are definitely singed a bit. But it's definitely a well-worn outfit.
Jaden.
Still almost the same, although I have my red eyes, dark gray hair and purple skin, but with a new cloak. It's a black cloak with some reddish parts on the back. Still the old same studded leather. Yeah, and that's it.
Question for you, Dolby. Has your mic changed? Is yours? I don't think the same one's picking up.
No, I didn't change my mic. It's am I too
Just sounds
loud, or?
no, it just sounds tinny. General Z, as you begin to fly up and land up on the side of the ship, go ahead and describe what you look like as well.
Right, General Z. Stark white feathers, stunning blue eyes, long, pointed, recurved beak. And really, if you hadn't seen him fly in, you'd more or less think he might be a... what did we call him? BFK? Big metal man.
Oh, BFW.
BFW.
I was like, BFK? You got me on that one.
BFW, yeah. More metal than anything else, but wings fold away. He pulls off his helmet. It retracts back. So he starts to look a little more presentable, a little less ready for battle, but still on alert.
It's a heavy-ass armored bird.
Heavy-ass armored bird.
Bo, you have made your way up these steps with Braden Barley as well. You have somehow made your way from that fire elemental encampment, and for some reason joined this cause. However, you couldn't help but notice of the leftover feast that's still in the hull that Tormund whipped up last episode. There is still beverage down there, including the giant cask of rum barrel aged chocolate mousse. You are able to smell the booze as you make your way through that portal. Go ahead and describe yourself.
I'm an elderly chap. He's indeterminate age. Can't really tell. He looks like he's definitely over 50, but he's not wrinkled. He just doesn't look. You can't tell how old he is at all. He's one of those people that he's old. You can tell he's old, but you just can't tell how old he is. He's wearing just regular clothes. His cloak looks like he's basically got some kind of crazy stuff going on. He's got like just insane looking, like he just patched it together with whatever he can find. Looks like little toys and stuff like that over his cloak. He doesn't look like a normal person at all. He doesn't look like a sane person. Just kind of staggering, wandering around. You see him all of a sudden stop and start sniffing around like he's sensing something. He just head straight for the booze table. He's channeling his inner dwarf. But he's a very agile drunk, though. You notice that. He does seem to move with grace, even though he is staggering. He's definitely been drinking his share. And he's keeping himself up with a stick.
Odaxis, you bring up the rear out of people that are coming out of the portal in the hull of Skybreaker. Finally, making your way to old friends for the first time in quite a while. Go ahead and let everybody know what Odaxis looks like now, 2 years later from Tormund's Quest.
So, at the end of Tormund's Quest, Odaxis was bald, 6'8". A bunch of wild magic had kind of reeked with him a little bit. But he has shrunk back down in size. He's now back down to his normal 6'2". Brown hair, long beard, but you're starting to see streaks of gray in it around the temples and around his beard as he has aged a little bit. Not just from his time adventuring with Tormund, but also with what has happened in between and learning to come into his own, learning to be more of a open to let people in than he was at the beginning. So he's definitely serious faced, but more than he was before. But you still see him with a book in a hand as he's walking behind everybody.
Making your way up the steps, you also see that surreal scene before you in the air. Draken. I have no idea of your backstory and how it ties in. Have you created it yet, or are you building it on the fly?
I do have that I'm a knight in my background. That's all I've got so far. Basically a dragon knight.
Okay. As the rest of you are looking off the edge of the rails at this growing army, in particular, one sight catches your eye as you do see a man on the back of a what colored dragon?
Red.
On the back of a red drake, flying in between the Aerie and groups of cloud giants. Draken, you are going to be one of the eccentric champions of Lord Roaringhorn. What past and connection you have will be yours and yours only to reveal over time. But you are a champion much like Harshnag is, much like Braden Barley is. You have done work for the Harpers without necessarily always being, essentially a organized member, but you have fought alongside them. You do know Harshnag.
Okay.
And you will know Braden Barley as well, as you guys see this dragon rider flying in between. In a clerical garb with a long staff with a half crescent moon on it. Very atypical Final Fantasy style white mage robes with several potions and a small book clasped by a lock around his body, plumage of white, gold, and tan, an Aarakocra stands next to General Z. His name is Zekius. One of the emissaries of the Airy. Once again playing Peace Domain because I can't get enough of it right now. Shady, we are bonded, my dude. You damn right we got that peace offering bond going on. We even have a dragon rider. Z, do you see that?
Wow. You don't see that every day.
The amount of people that Yancy Ben has pissed off knows no bounds, Z. It knows no
Indeed.
bounds. If it flies, I imagine it will be with us today.
Let us hope.
I understand your temperament, Z. But hopefully when this is done, peace will reign.
For a time. As it always is.
We're immediately interrupted by shouting next to us. Dragon! You son of a bitch! Get over here to the Skybreaker and come fight me like a man!
Well, at least they're ready to fight.
Drakon is gonna circle around, and then his Drake is actually gonna land right on top up here.
Very Jurassic Park of you.
He's gonna hop down. Harshnag, you old fuck.
Oh, still hiding behind your dragons, I see. Come here! As he runs over, gives you a big hug. It has been far too long. Far too long.
Good to see you, friend.
It's good to see you. It is very good to see you. We have work to do, my friend. An old score to settle. It will be good to have you by my side again.
If you're by my side, I'm not worried.
As long as you have your dragon, then I'm not concerned. We know who's been pulling the weight around your team. You can hide behind that mask all you want. I chomped at the bit when I heard we were getting the band back together again. I got somebody to introduce you to. I think you're gonna like him. Dante! Get your ass over here. What's Harshnag? Oh. This is the dragon rider that you've talked about. Looks out and he extends his hand as he takes the gauntlet off. And he instinctively, he thinks he's over by your presence as it kind of makes you extend your hand out, but he actually just walks right past you. Morakshedings, binin doron sa, moratora, yes, imenu. As he begins speaking with your Drake, its hand out over to the side, and after they have a small conversation, his hand on the side of the neck, he puts his gauntlet back on for you.
It's to be expected. He's the brawn of the team.
It is nice to meet you as well. As he
Friend
extends
of
out
ours,
his
thanks.
gauntlet. Jesus, Dante. What do you expect? He is also a red dragon. It's the inverse. He's the one who doesn't look intimidating, can actually do shit. You look intimidating and can't do shit. It is good to have you back, my friend. Odaxis.
Yes.
As you make your way up to the top of the deck and have been staring out and about, it's like the beginning of a convention for you. There's a ton of hustle and bustle, and you just always seems like you're 2 or 3 groups away from getting to run over and see Gale or Tormund. Each time not wanting to interrupt them, it seems like they're in some sort of important meeting or piece. And when you're not able to, for a second, you think, oh man, I'm going to go grab Diract. And that news settles back in. But you heard that he's not there. It might not ever be there again. It's been years since I've seen him, but the memories still linger from the time that you spent together in battle. And just about as those feelings rush over, you are bumped into by a man that most can hardly not bump into. Ah, there he is, Odie!
Barley.
I didn't see you back at the encampment. I was wondering if you would get our messages.
I've gotten many, thanks to you.
We need every ounce of help we can get, even if it is from a former hairless mole rat like yourself.
Hey, the hair's been back for a year or 2.
It's about to come back off again. I heard you already turned 40.
Yeah? Well, there's still more hair than what's on top of your little head at this point. He just reaches out and I'll just kind of massage it.
We'll need that fancy footwork of yours.
I may have a trick or 2. I got a book for you as well.
Now, if it ain't some dirty magazines up here for this military encampment, I don't see how it's going to get any use.
I mean, you did say Aarakocra, so this one has a manual for you.
God. What's the title?
The Bird Who Flew No More.
The Bird Who Flew No More. Hey, you expect me to get through this thing while I'm up here?
There's good pictures in it. Trust me, just flip through.
As he takes the book from you, I wouldn't have it any other way. Good to see you, my friend.
And you?
I'm assuming you are aware of our circumstances.
I've been catching up. I just heard about Direct a moment ago. It's hard to believe.
Hard to believe, and pretty damn believable at the same time. That shitbag always liked to keep his secrets.
A spare can of Spam.
But at the same time, he'd be the first to let you know in a room that he fought it. The kind of man he was. We're not forgetting about him. But we got a task at hand. And then we're gonna find that son of a bitch. He's the next on the list. And with a force like these, what gods are gonna stop us? Am I right? This shit comes to an end. I want to go down. I want to drink some ale with my friends again, Odie.
Can't wait for breakfast.
You have no idea. I'm too old for this shite. I never thought I'd yearn to hear those farmers go on and on and on again. Tell me about how they rotated their crops and fertilized when you know goddamn well they slept in. Missed their dates.
You'll be back to brewing in no time.
Who said I stopped brewing?
Huh. No one ever stops. At scale. You can't be at scale on a ship like this or traveling back and forth between planes.
Let us know at scale. That's for the damn sure. And when you got endless bellies like that beast over here, he just gives Harshnag a big knee, elbow to the back of the knee.
Whoa, guy, hey, watch out. His knees aren't as strong as they used to be.
As he almost crumbles over when he leans, Volokot and Jaden, you guys kind of have to do the stutter step out of the way.
Oh, excuse me. Gentlemen, I hear you're going to be joining us on the Weatherlight, as he points
over to an airship of which you see on the stream right now, a stealth airship tucked away next to the side that does look like it is built for speed.
Sure looks beautiful. Almost like from one of my books.
We'll just see how fast it is when my ass gets on it.
Sit in the tail. It'll drag, but it'll give us an extra boost.
He leans down to Dante.
Yeah. Dante, is that true? Is he just with me?
Dante just gives him a pat on his head. Doesn't say a word with a smile on his face.
God damn it, I wasn't kidding.
As he walks over to begin prepping that weather light. Downstairs in the gallows. So, you like the moose, do you? As Chikios looks over at Bo, as he too is dipping down to get a little bit more of this intoxicating moose.
It's passable.
What do you mean it is passable? This is an 18-year rum barrel. Moose is sat there and aged. It practically burns when it hits the lips. What do you mean it's okay?
It's no dwarven whiskey.
Oh.
I'm more of a wine man myself.
You're one of those types. Wine, eh? You are a wine man.
But it gets the job done, so I'm not complaining. Just a little bit, something different once in a while is never bad.
He takes one of his wineskins off and throws it your way. See what you think about this. Constitution saving throw.
That's not wine. Oh, what? I always look for my freaking dice. That's when you know you've been playing too long when it wasn't dice.
Fine. It came out of a urinal. In a jail cell.
+7, 18.
18. Oh, yeah. No problem putting it down. But it is definitely fortified wine from the Fae. In particular, the variety that he's had on the trail, that good old-fashioned double ferment. It's about 18.9.
He pulls out a thing from inside his cloak. It's a nasty old greasy bottle so he's been carrying around for years and tosses it. This is my prized possession. Take a swig of that.
Prized possession. Look at it. What does the outside of the jug look like?
It looks like it used to be a very fine bottle, but he obviously doesn't care for it. It's like silver or some kind of metal similar to silver, but it's just tarnished and half rusted out. It just looks like something you'd be afraid of catching tetanus from it.
Hey, it looks like my original metal growler from yeah, I know exactly what this looks like.
It looks like it's probably really nice at one time.
Yeah. Chikios goes ahead and hooks it back. Oh God, Kiki, quit running around here! It's you can hear it's rattling around as she's shaking the barrel over there, trying to get the last bit of that coconut cream pie out. You just hear muffled voices because she's in it. The barrel is dragging itself, and you see this, Bo. This barrel is dragging itself underneath her blanket fort, pulling it inside of it. Guys, it's a very strong monkey, is what she is.
Very interesting group you've gathered.
You should understand by now.
Can I have that back? Bottle back?
No, I haven't even got to take a pull of it yet. What do you... Oh, net 20! The legend of Chikios in drinking games continues. Oh, it never lets me down in that department. I finish your jug.
As soon as you finish it, though, you notice it fills itself right back up.
This is amazing.
Now you understand why it's my prized possession.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered. What is your name?
I've been so long without a name that everyone calls me Bo.
Bo. Chikios, it is nice to meet you.
Anyone who can drink is a friend. As long as they aren't a mean drunk.
I come from the Fae, my friend. You are in good company in those regards.
Thankfully, I've never been to the Fae. I've heard that those places are horrible, that they're very, very, very angry and cause great demise. People get very angry in those places. I'm not happy to be here, but...
You are hanging out with the wrong people in the Fae.
Well, they were mostly centaur, so... They do not know how to they're used. They get drunk and they start just beating people up and just
they are of a warrior's culture. That is what they do. They have pecking order, and they do like to get rowdy.
I'm a warrior, but I appreciate a real fight, not just bashing each other with whatever they can find. Although I did learn a lot from them.
You will need it, my friend. Good luck in the battles to come. As he does the good old-fashioned arms clasp with you. Go ahead and mark down a guidance from Chikios. You'll be able to use a 1d4 on your first ability check. Or saving throw.
Be safe, my friend. I remember I heard somebody upstairs yelling about fighting and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and go upstairs and see what's going on up there. Or up to the deck. Swaying as I go. Well, it's very odd. He's swaying between in and out of people like he's drunk, but he somehow just seems to never touch anybody else, just like flowing water through the people.
He's got a particular talent, you could say. As you make your way, wading through what is becoming a very, very crowded deck at this moment. Ranks are finally starting to section off. And bit by bit, becoming more of an organized front from what it was before. You can look up and you can see, in particular, between the Cloud Giant ranks, now not just a conglomeration of clouds and castles. It appears that they too are starting to break into formation. You guys might have to restart Roll20 in a second. It just went down for me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sweet. It's back up. Right when I needed something the most from it. Zychius is going to look over at you, Z. I think it's time that we get our group in shape. No? I do not sound like Cheekios when I say that. So all these voices in my head, man. It is time. We need to gather our forces. As General Z, you will be tasked at going and grabbing Bo, Odaxis, Volokod, and Jaden. Draken is already with us. Actually, Odaxis and Draken are both already with us with their points of contact. The first two individuals that you see by the side are Volokod and Jaden. Still up on the handrails.
You are muted, Shady.
Good job, General.
Man, a few words. You two, are you here to fight?
Sure. Always.
Good.
I must question you. As Zychius kind of steps up and kind of eyeing Jaden, who looks battle-worn for sure. Looks like he's got about an ounce of sleep, much like his real-life self. You look like a man who's seen more than sure.
Yes, I need to redeem myself for a lot of actions I did in my past, so I'm always ready to fight the evil.
Good. We are glad to have you. Come, follow me. I will take you to the Weatherlight. As he kind of picks up and spreads his wings out and flies in a trail over towards that airship. Z, you finally make your way over to Bo.
Z just observing Bo stagger gracefully You, drunk one. Are you here to fight or are you here to drink?
What's the difference? Each man must find his own path. My path involves a bottle. Other paths don't.
As long as that path involves meting out justice, delivering pain to those who oppress us, good enough. Come. It is time.
You hear that, Dracon? Barley! We have a date with Yancy Ben.
You know goddamn well you're not supposed to push on without us.
I know. We got a date with Yancy Ben's temple and reconnaissance, and I'm gonna make sure that these sons of bitches don't die. I just want to swing my axe a little bit. Let's get on this whirly bird. Well, I guess you get to fly alongside it. In a minute. Apparently there's some stealth protocol. We can't go in like how we want to. Once we get there, Dracon, hope you're ready to keep count. I've already won once this week. Just see how many of them I can tack on.
That's just a handicap. I'll get you.
Odaxis! The great mole rat. I've heard many song about you, my friend.
Don't forget flying.
What's that?
I said, don't forget about flying, mole rat.
Flying mole rat. Well, guess what? I got a book for you.
Is it a return?
He reaches in his pocket and he pulls out his middle finger.
Go get one of them from Dante's rack. Get your ass over here.
Oh, he's been in a mood ever since he outshot Alistar on that airship. He's been talking all sorts of shit.
Don't worry, I've seen bigger.
Oh, come on. Come on, let's go. Let's kill some shit.
It is good to see Odie.
It's good too. Before we leave, I grab somebody that looks like a dock worker and just slip them a note, wrapping a tin can and sending them off with it.
Absolutely. I'll get it sent that way, Odaxis. Nods his head and runs off with that particular package. I'm sure you'll DM me with whatever it is. As you guys make your way onto that weather light, with Zekius and Z. I didn't even realize until this point that we both have Z on our name.
Oh, good lord.
It wasn't until this moment
Wow.
that I realized that we were the ambiguously gay bird duo.
Who rides on top?
Don't kink shame, guys.
Never. That's why I have the mobile feet. I can do either or.
Switch.
As most of you are aware, we have a task today of great importance. We are the first line. It is important. The information that we gather will dictate the rest of the entire campaign. We need to get in, get out, And most importantly, stay alive. Unfortunately for our foes, this means that there is a shoot to kill policy. While I may be a man of peace, there can be no loose ends today. Do not maim. We need clean, righteous kills today. Our presence needs to go unknown, or we compromise everything. Our task: go behind enemy lines. Find out exactly how strong the Sultana's forces have become. Possible locations. We also want to check in on the prison of Yonsi Bin as well. If these terms are unacceptable and you are unwilling, you are all of your own free will and of court. If you would like to exit the Weatherlight, now is your time. If you have any questions, this is also the time to ask. Looks back at the rest of the line.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
And so mote it be. He begins to close his eyes and concentrate for a moment. May the winds take us, guide us on this flight. Take our goals and our ideals to greater heights. And instill in our hearts the mission at hand. May everyone return back to see their loved ones. And may we eat a meal together again. As he gets done praying, he will cast Bless on everyone. You guys have an additional 1d4. This can be applied to attack rolls. Bow. You were able to add that guidance as an extra one, so you technically have a second d4 at the moment.
Noted.
As soon as he finishes his prayer, Drakon says a few words in Draconic and casts Pass Without a Trace.
Dante just looks back over at him. We will need every bit of that. As he takes over and grabs the wheel at the helm, I will be your captain today. And I intend on making it back. However, we don't intend on engaging with this airship. And should you engage, we will most likely perish. Not all of us here have wings. He looks back over, he goes, well, a majority of us do. And I assume that some of you don't want to feather fall down from this many miles up. So let's use our brains here. The minute that weather light begins to exit and pull itself from the side of the skybreaker, up and over the top of it, just a thick layer of cloud cover. One that we can see through. You guys kind of pass your hands through it.
Well, that's pretty goddamn nifty right there. Look at that. Not bad.
This will do. Remember the plans at hand. And you guys begin to pull away at what used to be just an impressive formation back behind us. That separation, it really begins to set in just how few of you there are and how many of them. Any prepper? Go ahead.
This is not going to be an easy battle. Just kind of looks over, looks around.
When it comes to the plane of air, nothing is easy. Zygius looks back. For it is a hard life here. Yet a life worth living. Jan Seben has taken so much from us. Enslaved our people. As has Sansuri. Today, me and Z fight for them. We fight for our families. We fight for our future hatchlings.
Fighting for another chance for your whole race. I can get behind that.
Indeed. He's just kind of gonna spread his wings as the weather light's going. Something about being an Aarakocra when you have wind in your face. It's kind of like a dog holding your tongue out. You got to catch the stream.
Like rolling down the window, just stick the head out.
100%.
Holding him in water, doggy paddle.
So this is
just. It just feels so good to have the air between your wings.
Is this what it feels like to be like Aqua Tyson, General Z? Completely free.
Sleeveless. Welcome to the gun show. I believe it is.
We reached our quota for our Aqua Tyson burn inside of a side quest. That's always it's just sitting over here on a checklist for me.
We shall have no slavery in the plane of air.
We will abolish the slavery here. Indeed. As
But be
we're
mindful,
coasting,
the better we execute this outing, the less damage we'll have to deal, the less damage we'll have to take. Cleanup is messy, so keep it neat, keep it tight, and as I've heard the winds saying, aim small, miss small.
I will burn one of my inspiring leader cards from Game of Saving Throws. Just for aim small, miss small. Let's see here. I gotta pull that bad boy up. I can't remember what a regular inspiring leader gives. What the amount of pointage.
1d4, isn't it?
It's more than that, I believe.
Yeah.
Uh, 30 feet. They gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus your charisma modifier.
Oh, hit points, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So 15 plus what?
I was only half listening.
Charisma.
Charisma.
What's your charisma modifier?
+1.
+1. Everybody's got 16 hit points. 16 temp hit points.
It's not a dump stat.
As we head towards the darker clouds in the sky, I'm going to let you guys go refill your beverages real quick before we get into it.
I just need to get rid of the last couple.
Cap, you have a chef's feast.
Shoulda ate breakfast. Shoulda ate breakfast. When did I get a chef's feast?
Drake rolled a 20 on this.
I didn't see this.
More up scrolling.
1034.
Yeah.
Should let me know.
20. Yeah, RoBear +5.
Well, I'm gonna add that on. Sounds like we got to swing through Chick-fil-A on the way there.
Well, hey, I mean,
Breakfast
Z and
airbag.
Z have already eaten because Z has cook's tools.
I mean,
As a
just because you
proficiency.
got cook's tools doesn't mean that we ate yet.
Well, I mean,
We got the
gonna leave-
officers' banquet. Like, we got donuts and drivers in. Okay, we didn't get no feast in. We got donuts and drivers.
Yeah, had our triple S. Good shower and shave, and
You
gotta
had
keep those feathers in line.
you had the BFK, right? The big fucking king croissant, apparently.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask, does the inspiring leader and the feast affect the Drake?
I would let you put it on your Drake. I'm not gonna be a dick about it.
Copy that. I gotta keep track of those then.
No, don't put it on your Drake. How many?
I go to DMs.
How many hit points does your Drake have?
80.
Drake's got more hit points than I do.
Yeah, well, almost as many as I do. You're the only person with less than I do this time.
Oh.
It is weird going for Ragnan with his 200 hit points to freaking 100 hit point critter.
5 times my level plus my proficiency bonus.
This time I got a bit more. 153.
Ooh. Dude, how about this? How about this Assassin's Creed fucking rip song I got? So good. Oh shit, I have one more feat that I have to take.
I had to retcon my my tavern brawler style from the centaurs. It's gonna be a chance to throw in there why he has that particular skill. I almost went Eric True because the stats are perfect for a monk.
We all saw what Tyson did with with that thing. Good
Well,
God.
that's why I didn't go with it, is because Tyson had one. I didn't want to be a character people are used to seeing. Although a drunken bird could have been an interesting character. Why are we doing it?
Dead. I'm just fucking dead. Just dead.
Well, see, I'm trying not to be dead tonight. That's why I'm drinking water tonight.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah.
When you put the animated shield on me,
Mhm.
I now have a whole bunch of disadvantages.
It's because you don't
I
have
have-
proficiency in shield.
Yep, I have disadvantage on strength when not proficient in armor worn, disadvantage on acrobatics, athletics, sleight of hand, and stealth.
No problem. I'll fix that real quick.
You are
Okey-doke.
it, sir.
Well, he's not actually wielding it. So technically, you can just ignore the disadvantage part, right?
Yeah, because it's full. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Like, it's literally a drone. You know, it's a floating shield. He doesn't need to know how to use it. It's like a spell. You know,
Well, I think you carry it for a little bit, right? And then you have to actually put it up when you want to use it.
no, he manifests it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not the one. It's not the magic item.
No, it is the magic item.
Yeah, it's animated shield, so it's.
I cast it and boom.
That was a pretty A+ lightsaber noise you just made, Cap. Just the way it rang in the mic, just the.
Oh, you guys did see PAX did announce their dates for next year.
I
Let's just
saw
cross
that.
our fingers. Let's cross our fingers. We actually have to go to one of these damn things. They're not till June. They moved June east back to June.
That's the one that I might be able to actually go to. It's in Boston, right?
Yeah, if it's in June, I may go to that because I was not interested in going there in March.
Yeah.
Here's the
that's 2
deal.
hours from me.
Here's the deal about these. There's a bunch of these conventions that have to do something. That's why the dates are there. Don't get your hopes up that there's anything actually going to be there.
Right.
Cross our fingers. Let's be optimistic.
I'm just going to tell you what I already know. Like, these people contractually have to be there. So, like, it may be like the PAX studio that they film PAX Online from, and nobody's actually there. Like, trust me, I've been asking the questions because I'm like, okay, well, what's it going to be? Like, are you requiring proof of vaccination? Like, what are you? What's like? Let's say, because I was asking him, like, perfect scenario. What does it look like? We're not ready to talk about that yet. What? Okay.
Well, that's the advantage of being healthcare is I get vaccine most likely this month sometime. It's like,
Let's look at your sheet. You should be fine now. It should have got.
Yeah, you are quick.
Yeah, it's all you had to do was put in the shield proficiency there. And the reason why I'm granting this, I wouldn't any other way, but it allows you to have both of your hands. You have your blade, you're casting. This is like the one thing you could use as a freaking blade song. Like, it's so cool.
That was a perfect roll.
Definitely a perfect roll.
Got lucky there. God, look at that armor class, 25. Hello. Oh, that's sick.
I feel so weak compared to that armor class.
well, so do I. I'm like 20.
I'm a wizard. That's the worst. I'm not wearing armor. That's the best part.
Well, the only thing with me is I have uncanny, or not uncanny dodge, but I can use that stupid bonus action dodge between my moves, between my rounds.
Yeah.
As long as I have key left. I got 15 key.
Volocod has its weaknesses, though. They are there.
Oh, I know. I know. What did I hit one thing in the last episode of Great Balls. So, I hit that one Thopter, and that was it for the night.
That was tough because those were 24. Those were 24 ACs too. There was nothing easy about those with like maxed out decks.
My character hit a lot of stuff last episode.
After that, I kept rolling 4s. I couldn't get away from the number 4 for some reason. It was like radio the other night, rolling 5s every time.
Oh, dude, radio had the
stick 55552.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I felt so bad for
Except for
radio's
4.
48 hours of dice rolling.
Yeah, he did have a bad 2-day stretch.
Oh,
Holy crap.
man.
What does your monk wear for armor? Or your cleric? 15 armor class?
Who?
Caps.
Oh,
I guess technically if you're a bird, you can't really be wearing full plate armor to fly.
I don't have any armor on. I just have dex. I just got maxed out dexterity.
All right, folks, keep the cleric alive. The cleric lives, we live.
In the Matrix.
If our cleric dies,
right.
I have Revivify.
Same.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was sad when you moved on before I got to cast my spell. I was gonna watch everybody else cast the spells. I was taking my whiskey out or my flask out and just go like this in the circles and take a swig and just nod. Okay. That's my
Pouring
spell
out for the
prep.
homies.
No, I just have to add. I should be 18.
Oh my god. Oh,
Add some light armor.
God, those rips look so good.
Oh no, we all got
Damn
plus.
you, Pico and Casey.
We got +2 armor, so I'll be pretty.
If anybody doesn't know, Pass Without a Trace gives you a 10 to your stealth.
So +1 armor.
All right, so I got a plus 15 on.
I got a 19. I'm 19 on my 19 on my armor class.
Oh, that's plenty good.
Plus 10 to stealth, okay.
Is anybody else tapping their feet to this music?
Oh, hells yes. It makes me want to play AC Valhalla so much.
I haven't. I've not touched it yet. I want to get that RuneScape. The RuneScape game actually looks really good. I figure I'm not buying any more games, so I play the ones I have. I have a bad habit of buying games and never playing them.
Dude, that's a gamer problem right there. All right, protective bond. When a creature affected by your building bond feature, okay, so technically everyone has that right now. Let's go. Okay, so this when I said cast blast, this is the form of it. So you guys have that 1d4. Now, here's where it comes into play. You have to be 30 feet from another person who has the bond. Otherwise, you don't have the D4. That's the big piece of it. So you'll always need to look. Yeah, we're a daisy chain essentially. You'll have to have somebody within 30 feet, but I don't have concentration on it.
Oh, okay.
Which is
30 feet of somebody with the bond, so either you or Z, since you're bonded.
No, anybody with the players.
No, we were just role playing that we were pre-bonded. Now everyone is bonded by this piece. So you got to be 30 feet from somebody else within the group. Doesn't matter which one of us. It can be it can be all 8 of us, including Harshnag and Dante. You just got to be 30 feet next to somebody. So if you go and you lone wolf, you're effed in the A.
Gotcha.
All right.
Does it works on saving throws?
Yes, it works just like the other one. Saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks.
It's freaking hot.
That was awesome.
Dude, these freaking new feats in here. Oh my god. There's just such good stuff in here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom and we'll get this going.
Sweet.
Let's see if I can get some cards out then real quick.
Oh, I saw Debbie out there handing cards out.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good.
Well, he always does pretty good. He has like that plus 40 to his rolls.
His advantage.
It's an advantage.
Plus 6 with advantage, so everything is a double roll.
It seems like advantage, the extra roll always rolls hot.
Yeah, it does seem to work out pretty good. How much did he beat you by? 40?
I haven't bought any.
Oh, okay, so he had it pretty much all to himself.
I wish I could have saw when the reset happened, because I was leading him going into reset, so he bought something post me looking at it on Friday.
I had a lot going into the holidays, and
Yeah, you did. Would you have like 40 packs, 50 packs, something like that?
I had 50 packs going into the holidays.
So that's 150 cards, right? Is it 3 cards per? Damn.
Well, I had Tyson did his monthly giveaway stream on Monday or Tuesday, and I didn't realize I had 180 cards for his stream in my freaking pile. So I just burned his ass with freaking workout cards, scare cards. I burnt him like 30 cards in one night.
Damn.
I haven't had streams put up in a bit. I tried to play a bunch of item E's last week for everybody, but they,
Yeah, you were doing deep shit on the items.
none of them passed.
Oh, that's right. I got magic items, don't
One
I?
of those?
Not a single
one of
item
those hit?
passed. Mm-mm.
Holy crap. I thought everybody got one except for Mud or...
Oh, that was a different. That episode. I got everybody an item E except for Caustic.
Oh, that's what it was.
But Caustic, I got like 3 C's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got her like 2 or 3 C's, I remembered.
Yeah, I think she had 3 C's, a B, and a D maybe
Jesus Christ.
to make up for not having an E.
So
Then-
during
That's
Go
like
ahead.
during brass balls, I tried to roll a bunch of item E's for it. Nobody got.
Oh, okay.
during Horn, when Adam was about to die, I was really mad because I just dropped the item H on him, and luckily Dev caught that I was rolling the wrong plus number, so it actually did pass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, oh, that's how it works. I've been saying 3, it's actually 5. Sweet. So he did get that item H, and now he's about to die. Great.
Yeah, and then you had to go back and double check to make sure that...
Yeah, yeah, so the item A for radio also passed, so I made sure he grabbed that as well. Which, you know, a health potion's a health potion, right?
Absolutely. Potion of healing is definitely usable.
Alright, who?
Not everything's gonna be a kick-ass magic item.
Proficiency bonus. Who's got the best proficiency bonus?
We all should have the same.
It shall be +5.
+5.
Yeah,
Alright, who's the cook of the party? Not Bo, he's drinking too much.
that should be the highest charisma.
I also don't eat. I don't eat or drink.
You don't eat or drink, but you drink? A lot.
I sleep, but I don't
The chef's
dream.
feast? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Stephanie just says their level plus proficiency bonus.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, it's just so it would be
So
the
it's
same.
anybody.
Yeah, well, it's their level plus proficiency bonus, so just based off of everybody's level of proficiency
Yeah.
bonus. So it
Which would be
doesn't
20
matter.
thirdly.
No.
So it's an extra 10, 20
Oh no,
hits.
did you go 15?
Yeah, everybody's 15.
Okay, I thought you guys bumped up to 16 because you guys were a level higher.
No, that's only the one character.
Oh, that was Ragnan. That's right.
Yeah, Ragnan and Dever are +1.
Yeah.
That's right.
I almost wish I'd brought. If I'd known about the feats thing, I might have actually messed around with Ragnan enough to see if I wanted to bring him or not. With that little boost to him.
You know what? I'm doing this purely because he has a red dragon, and I want to see barbecue come from him by using the red dragon.
Oh, that is awesome.
Ah,
That would have been cool.
They were just showing ribs getting taken out of a smoker on during the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about where the ribs look good.
Yeah, because they were just going to commercial and they were showing one of the cooks at the KC stadium pulling ribs out of the smoker. I was like, oh, you rat bastard.
I was confused because we were talking about the McRibs before the show started. And then you thought, those ribs look good. I was like, no, they don't.
No.
No, they do look good.
Ribs.
No. McRibs, those
They don't look that good.
No, not as good as an actual rack
They
of
don't look
ribs.
like ribs coming out of a smoker 6 hours later.
I should find this video I have of these. I made these beef ribs once. It looks so freaking good. But the problem with beef ribs is they almost never have enough meat on them. It's like you just get just enough to scrape your teeth across it.
Yeah.
By the time they cook down with the... But they'll have plenty of meat when you actually get them.
Short ribs aren't so bad, beef short ribs.
Yeah, that's what I usually eat now.
Because they're so much smaller. But, then there's a decent meat to bone ratio, but straight up just regular beef, like ribs, yeah, there's not much there.
My wife hates me eating short ribs because I'll actually eat them with my hand, and I'll basically chew the bone. I take a chunk of the bone, just basically chew around the bone and suck the bone out, and then throw the bone.
Oh, the way that we cook them, we like slow braise them in Guinness, and I mean, there's literally meat and bone. Everything just falls off.
I gotta add the bone.
This is
the bone's there,
Tormund's
but the
Quest
meat's
stream.
not usually attached.
Got the food talk?
Yeah.
I was either figuring the food talk or the bone talk.
Well, why not both? So is anybody at disadvantage for stealth checks?
Nope.
I was until Cap fixed my issue.
Yeah, he just gave you proficiency with shields, is all it was.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the good news to Ragnar not coming with.
And I just gave everybody a plus 10.
Yeah, now my stealth is plus 15.
I would imagine Dolby and
Probably better than that.
Dax's stealth are pretty insane right now.
Plus 20.
Yeah, plus 20.
Nice.
Just don't roll a 1.
That's
Don't
insane.
even
Roll,
say
a
those
roll
words.
a 2, roll a 2, get a 22.
Yeah, that's insane.
Who's got the
The
lowest
second-
stealth?
The second worst
modifier?
20. Or,
Mine is a plus 4. Now it's a 14.
yeah, I'm a plus 5 normal.
so what was the plus that we just got? What?
Plus
Plus
10
I gave
for
everybody
pass
pass without a
pass
trace.
without a trace.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Everybody's got plus 10 to their stealth roll.
And you can't be tracked by non-magical means.
Oh. I didn't see that in the write-up. How did you do that? How did you put that in the Roll20 chat?
There's a little button that says VTT in the skill on D&D Beyond, and it pushes it to your virtual tabletop.
He has a
If you
plug-in
have
for it.
extension.
Yeah, he's good.
The Beyond 20.
Yeah. Nope, never mind.
You can find it in Roll20 if you have Roll20 up, though. If you just put the spell over someplace, you search for it, it'll bring... Or maybe not. I thought you could.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not, though. I have all the books, though, so maybe it's different for other people. Because I bought all the books for both Roll20 and D&D Beyond, just because I'm weird like that.
Crazy.
You're weird like that.
No, that's what you used to have to do.
Yeah.
He was prepared before we got these tools. That was the best thing going on.
I might consider that after I fix my electrical, since I have an extension cord running out of my room right now into a part of the house that's keeping the internet up.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, that happened like a half hour before I was supposed to join the call with you guys.
So, I had an outlet that runs my Traeger and my air purifier inside my house that was out for like 6 months. And I didn't do anything with it because we didn't want to pay an electrician. Well, I pulled out the thing where the indoor outlet is, and there was actually one of those, like a bathroom plug where it had the circuit breaker on it that pops if it gets wet. And so for 6 months, all I do is push the damn button in, and that thing would have worked. Instead, I had a damn extension cord up there running around to hook my Traeger up.
Brutal.
Who expects that in the dining room? Who thinks you're gonna have a frickin' whatever? I can't remember what they're called, those damn things, but one of the breaker ones, like you have in bathrooms.
GFCI.
Yeah, like when they get wet. What probably happens, my kids probably sprayed it or screwed around with water hose or something like that outside, and probably sprayed it in where the Traeger was plugged in, and probably shorted it out.
Yep.
And so for 6 months, I could have just all I do is push a button.
They are a lifesaver, though. Rather, a hell of a lot better than the alternative.
Well, which is probably why it's there. Is they probably have it on the inside one so that it can trigger that off in case something happens on the outside.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Chef's feast.
I expect barbecue, that's all I say.
Dragon barbecue. Fire barbecue.
As we begin drifting further into the plane of air, the mood settling that we are indeed not only going into Yancy Bin's territory, but we are going in to his territory that now has armaments of the plane of fire and a wedding going on. The stakes are raised as we officially drift behind enemy lines. The minute we do, you can see the demeanor in Harshnag as he just kind of gets excited. He's chewing an incredible amount. You can see from the side as you see him pull out an entire burlap sack that he currently has. And when you get a waft of it, straight Yant Southern barbecue on it. It is a massive 25-pound bag of that local Ohio goodness. As he looks around, like all of a sudden it hits you as if there's actually something on the spit.
What, you guys didn't come prepared? I get nervous, I chew.
Harshnag, you holding out on us?
Not holding out. I didn't, here, I got plenty. Especially for you little guys. This is the good shit, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It's a Dragon Skull Summit specialty.
Indeed.
As he also, because we're going to do this college style, he opens up a small cask over by his side, gets a big pull off of it, and sets it down.
Go ahead. Get yourself a pull.
Who's going to be the first person to try it?
Chugging straight off the keg.
I'd say Draken knowing...
No, you can pour into your
Harshnag.
vessel. He just opens it up.
Okay.
Is it going to be you, Draken?
Oh, yeah.
When the taste first hits your lips, it's thin, sweet, chocolatey with a hint of orange. It is indeed a cask of Yoo-hoo.
Oh, good lord.
This was my final night special is a Yoo-hoo and a bag of jerky. Salty sweet. You can get through anything with that, boys.
Hell yeah.
And I will burn a Master Chef's card on my cask of Yoo-hoo. We had to do, I could only, in my mind, I said, you can only pick convenience store food on the way through here. What's Harshnag got on him?
You and jerky.
Very Harshnag things to have. Let's see here on that Master Chef's feast. We'll get our number up on that bad boy. It's two times level plus proficiency. Oh, hot damn. That yeah. So 15, so 30, so yeah, 20, so 40 points. It's an additional 40 points. So everybody should have 56 temp hit points.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Jot this down for my old Drake buddy here.
56. Nice.
Looks good.
Remember, they cannot see us, but we can see them. We will need your eyes, everyone. Dante is going to roll the first of his performance checks, guiding this vessel. And in true fashion, I will need to open up his character sheet. I had everybody else, but Dante's. Oh, Dante Alfonso. This is gonna be good. He's got even better than Byron Edgar Lewis in Tormund's Quest. No, he doesn't. I'm a little less. I'm just a little less. Okay. That is a +8. But we have +10 from no, pass without a trace is not on the vehicle. 18. We begin cruising along in Yansi Ben territory. The skies go from that royal to baby blue to where you begin to see purples and pinks, odd patches of wind that Dante has to correct for several times over. Z and Zychius both know of these wretched patches. Yansi Ben and his elementals can rain terror for days. You truly do not understand the graveness of his evil until you've flown for the 15th straight day. No longer feel your wings. It's as if your feet never existed. Truly awful man he can be. As we're able to course correct through that wind, I need 2 people on the stern and 2 people on the bow. Then 1 on port, 1 on starboard.
So you'll be on the bow.
Bo, we'll put you on the bow as well, just so this thematically lines up with the grid so perfectly. Then I could just call it out. Bo and
2
Z.
out of 3 of your letters.
Bo and Z, I need perception checks from both of you.
$26. Not 20, baby.
Are you rolling on D&D, or are you rolling on Roll20?
I can roll
27.
20.
Yeah, we want to see those rolls, boys.
Let's see those rolls.
It's in chat. It's just not on the.
Yeah.
Oh God, robbed.
Robbed of my nat 20. Yeah. That's a very roll 20 thing.
From a 20 to a 2.
+6. 8. Though I'm sure I probably have something for it, but
That 20 wisdom comes in handy. So that 27.
No, you got the D4
I don't
from the
oh,
class.
All right.
It automatically takes that, doesn't it? For the I don't need it. 27. I don't think it's gonna matter, but
Yeah, 2 plus a 3. Plus a
oh, him.
Looking out,
11.
you guys can see several patches of air elementals clustered in groups of 4, spinning in cyclones. Currently, these are DC 16s. You guys need to let Dante know of their presence in front of us.
There's a disturbance in the air.
The head.
Dante looks up and over. He is completely reliant on you guys. It is very difficult for him to see. Noted! Port side, Drake.
Let's try this. Perception? And the 1d4?
Yeah, don't forget about your bless, guys.
35.
35. Good God, man. Holy shit. You see different worlds, bro. You see multiple dimensions. Like, you can talk to Alex Jones and have a coherent conversation.
And I still have my book up. I'm just kind of glancing over the top of the book as I flip pages.
Dude, seriously, if I had that ability to read like that, oh. Surprisingly on your side, completely clear. Nothing to see on the horizon except for those air elementals that will be passing soon. As we float along, you do note that our vessel does change its cloud color like a chameleon. We do not have to adjust. It adjusts on the fly to lighting as it shifts. Starboard side.
Yes, sir.
Balakad.
We got 23 plus the 4. D4. 27.
27. You begin to see patches of Aarakocra that all look the same. This blue plumage, this fantastic over-the-top look. You have been briefed. These are the Simulacri. These are the copies of Nighthawk's brother. In particular, guards that Sansuri has used. You can tell that they are well armed. All of them containing glaives. Strange looking, almost Efreet-like armor is what you notice in particular.
Noted.
You relay this back to Dante. Draken and Jaden, back in the bow. Give us a perception check. Ooh, shit. All right. 19. Good recovery, Jaden. Yep.
I had a 16.
22.
22 and a 16. As you guys look back behind us, you can no longer see our encampment as we're completely back behind enemy lines. You guys begin to see what looked like thunderheads begin to coalesce, as it is dark skies now behind us, as if it's almost a wall forming. And you can see this, it's like a perimeter in this general area. You're going to be able to relay back to Dante that we are currently encircled inside Jan Sebin's territory. It also appears that they are creating an elemental front, literally a beachhead to anything that might be incoming. Dante will make that performance check to make sure that he does not run in to these air elementals. This is a +8. $17. You guys squeeze past them, seeing them swarming on either side. Happy to know that they have not detected us. The Aarakocra, however, they fly in erratic patterns. This is going to be a DC 18. If there's anything anyone else would like to do to assist on this, now would be the time before I make the roll.
What type of roll are we going for?
This is a performance check for Dante.
Okay.
This is it's a flying performance check for him.
And just our performance check can be a benefit to him.
What's that?
Our performance check could be a benefit to him. Same roll or a different roll.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on him, give him advantage on charisma checks.
All right, RP it out.
I say, as if anybody can see Drakon, he can see the Aarakocra and their wild formations and paths. He's gonna mutter a few words in Draconic again, and point his lance at Dante.
Dante, hearing every word, just kind of gives you a nod and respect. DC 18. Nine again.
D4.
Oh.
It's a D4.
Yep.
Yep.
17. We will.
Right.
We will
Well.
just get there.
Oh, man.
Woo! As one of those patrols just buzzes over the top, you feel as if you had your glaive up, Drakon, that one of them would have actually grazed over the top of it. Harshnag kind of doing the bend and duck. Oh, fuck. Shit. I gotta get down. Am I gonna have to do this the whole time? God damn it.
Keep your mouth closed, you get flies in your teeth.
More protein.
As he takes another pull off that Yance. said, he chews when he gets nervous. Passing the first of what look like scout forces. Getting closer to formations, we can see a large temple in the distance. It actually resembles a little bit of St. Petersburg. Nestled into clouds with dark, contrasting colors to the gold and white that you see. You also see familiar floating swords, large ones that cut a swath into the clouds, as if they're pillars that literally hold these things afloat. We need another perception check from the stern. Does anyone on the stern need an adult?
Might be.
D20, please.
40.
Our stern was the back. One moment.
Legit online.
In sync.
Nice, both fours. All right.
Both 21 too.
Good God.
So 25, boss.
Looking back behind us, you guys begin to see a Freet gathering at the wall. In particular, you see a surge of what looks like elemental energy that they are conjuring into this thing. They are spell weaving. In between that line of clouds, you can see both thunder, lightning, and fire. This is an important piece of information. The DC was a DC 24 for this piece of intel. To get the whole thing. It scaled. It went 18, 20, or I'm sorry, it went 18, 20, 22, 24. That spell wall has all three pieces of elemental energy inside of it. You will be able to relay this back to the main group in Game of Saving Throws if you were able to get the information out. Let's go with a port side check. Odaxis.
$17 or 18. I can't count.
18. Same time, Valakad, go ahead and give us a check. You were muted.
Oops. Should I roll my 4 too?
Yeah, give me your final number.
Okay. 21 plus... That'd be 24.
You see what looks like large birds in the distance. As you get a little bit closer and get your eyeballs on them, you can see vultures. Riders on the back of them. Wild, twisted looking ebon masks that flow with black feathers up and over their shoulders. These are vulture riders of the Howling Hatred. Yansi Ben's specific forces. These are the individuals that Dominus used to command. Literally like a game of joust, crisscrossing on either side of our ship. They're going up and down. We need to make 2 successive maneuvers to get past them. You relay this information back to Dante. Up on the bow. Go ahead and give us 2 checks. Bo and
2?
Z.
$27.
Oh.
27.
21.
Eagle eyes activate.
You guys can see the destination is close. We can skip past the 3rd and final phase if we haul ass. But if we do so, it'll be a -5 penalty to Dante's rolls. You guys as a group must decide. The closer we've got, the more obstacles there are. You know that the 3rd and final piece of this journey will be the most difficult.
He's a +8.
+8 with advantage right now.
And blessed.
With the bless.
Fuck it, let's try it. That's my opinion.
We march
Go
on.
home.
Absolutely.
Hit the home run.
We got a
Oh,
job to do. Let's go for it.
Sharpshooter engaged.
You heard him, Dante. Let's haul ass. We don't want to sit around here and wait anymore.
See what this ship can do.
all right.
Put my book away.
I'm gonna see if there's anything that I can help add to. Just in case.
Can too. Don't worry. I've got some leverage. Just no skyboars.
Just no skyboars.
Oof, Drake. Nice try, though.
Oh,
Looking at my final list. It's always the simple one that's right there in front of your face. You go looking for some sort of Hail Mary spell that you're like, is there something here that could really save my ass? Really, it's just Zychius going by. You were made for this, Dante. Use your inner strength, as I will give him guidance on one of these rolls. I will use it on the first. All right. Crisscrossing. This is 2 back-to-back checks that we need to make. The first is an 18. The second is a 20. Fucking 9s, dude.
Plus.
All right. We make that 18, no problem. Now, the second one is a hard pull. It is at disadvantage. As we ride up on the airstream, you can see these vulture riders going underneath us, but at the same time, we're weaving around a second layer that's coming down over the top.
So would my enhance ability break that even?
It makes it even.
Whew.
Did I play my advantage card on Dante?
You have a snake oil.
There you go. Snake
There
oil
we go.
card for Dante.
I still buy.
All right. With the snake oil, I already have advantage, so I can't layer over advantage on it. However, this will open up. I'm going to go ahead and burn that on him so he has it. That will apply for pieces after this encounter when the enhance ability is no longer active. Oh. 5 plus 8. This is a 13. We have to get to 20.
Z looks back. Yells sort of under his breath in Draconic. Dante, drop it now! Gives him a +4 to the roll. Using Flash of Genius.
Oh, let's go, dude! Oh, that's all. Is that just with armor, or is that artifice altogether? Is that like a regular artificer ability, or is it from the armorer? Because that's amazing. All right,
I can link it, but
starting at 7th level. I can't tell if it is or not. I'll have to go and check that
it
out.
doesn't say, yeah.
That's dope. All right.
That is
Just straight up +4.
yes.
Okay, so we're at 17 now. 2 D4s on this roll because I wasn't able to use it last time. Here it comes.
19.
19. We will get there. Threading that needle. Well done. Oh,
Okay.
shit. I am sorry, guys. We have a -5 on our -5 penalty.
Good. I thought you already added that or subtracted it.
Hold up. Hold up.
Okay, break out the calculator.
That's a 19.
So hold on here. So that first 17 that we got, that's a -5. That was a 12.
Oh shit.
And I rolled a 3. Got us to 15. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bring this whole piece back.
Oh god. Gotta re-roll all of it.
Now, I'm looking to see. I didn't even roll the advantage because we just made it. So we may be okay here on this first one. We're gonna check and see. This is gonna be the advantage roll on the very first one.
Yes!
Let's go!
Fucking go.
I'm gonna be dead honest with you, boys. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. That is probably the only way that we can succeed with the -5 on that previous.
This is the way.
I'm gonna do the math. I rolled a 4, but on that previous we had a 13. That would have been -5. 13 -5.
When you need to
my
mudcat it hard here.
Yeah. Then plus
Your 3.
Shay's 4 that he gave us, and then I rolled a 4 and a 2. Yeah, we failed by. We needed the 20 to succeed on the second.
Failed by a metric fuck done.
Oh,
Metric factor.
let's go. Woo! As we
that was
just
nice.
squeak out from getting around those vulture riders.
You channeled your inner mudcat.
We push forward and we'll skip the final phase. What this means as we push to that temple, everybody has eyeballs for intel. The DC right now is super high to get extra pieces. But go ahead, roll that bad boy to see what you can get. We'll start with Bo, then we'll go to Z, Odaxis, Valakad. We'll snake our way down.
Go perception.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 19. $21.
I don't think that's even worth. Perception. +6. No. Not worth burning anything on.
Oh, Dante's got a lucky. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know what? Because it is intel, I'm going to burn my advantage. Wow. And plus 13, 25.
25. Valakad
21.
with the 21.
Yeah. now I got my D4 coming. Yeah. 22. I do have a D6 inspo. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I will. Alright. Is that 24 total?
Okay, so we got a 24. We have a 25. Anything higher than that? Oh! The tease.
I'm waiting for the nat one. The ship just crashes. Who dropped anchor? Who got the 25?
Odaxis. Odie got the 25, I got the 24.
So are we... let's see.
Dracon, did you use your D4?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
I got 23.
23.
I could always flash of genius Odaxis if Cap had let me. Odie sort of says to himself, "Hey, what's that?" Z flicks his neck around. Hey, yeah, there is something over there.
So 29.
Oof.
Okay. With the 23, you will note that it is all Efreet in the front line. They're holding the charge on the barrier. There does not seem to be any of the Sultana's army further inside the Fortress of Air. In particular, everything off of a cloud right now is difficult terrain. It is incredibly hard to stand at times because of the wind. Volakad, what was your number?
24.
In between the Efreet and the actual temples and establishments are where the Howling Hatred dwell. They seem to be most densely populated, going in between the Efreet and the actual establishments. It is very, very difficult, as you have been through this firsthand, to make your way undetected through these riders. It is a large choke point because there seem to be many of them. Unfortunately, you won't be able to tell what their status is as far as Dante as their previous commander. You're just not sure. The wind is so strong, you just can't hear that well to be able to eavesdrop on communications or conversation. With that 29, Odaxis. And it's fitting for you. Something is wrong here. Something you haven't felt in some time. The hair on the back of your neck stands up as you look at these thunderheads, as they remind you of Talos's. There are bits and pieces of this complex that remind you of exactly what it looked like over Neverwinter. And while you are in the elemental plane of air, and Yancy Ben certainly has control over aspects of this, that sticks out the most. And it is a strong feeling of magic around you. You feel the presence of Talos in some form. DC 28.
This guy never gives a rest. He's always throwing around his lightning balls everywhere, doesn't he?
You don't know what the actual connection is, but you sense his presence again. As we pull up underneath this outskirts auxiliary temple, hovering in our cloud that has now turned almost stark black. This is our disconnection point. We need to move up. And we'll need to be quick when we do it. As Dante will get off of the wheel for just a second, casting spike growth, you will see beanstalks like the ones that he was born from raise up from his hands as they sprout up into the heavens. With a light layer of clouds around them, we have our connection to go up. We need athletics checks from everyone that has to climb that does not have wings.
Those acrobatic walks too?
No.
No question with the monk. My vertical surfaces don't matter to me.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So now do I have to roll a check or just...
What's it say about vertical surfaces not mattering to you?
Oh, something like I can move on them with no reduction in speed or anything else. I just go.
There you go.
I don't remember the exact wording on it.
Still gotta
but something
roll.
like that.
It just means that you're able to do it as fast as you would if you were running on the ground. That's all. You have a climbing speed of your running speed, essentially.
What about spider climb?
Spider climb, same thing. Oh, let's go.
I needed that.
Oh, let's go, Dilmai. Let's go. Go ahead and put your tack on your bless onto it as well.
Oh, yes.
So what it says is you can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during your move.
23.
$23.
Although athletic plus 6.
He wants to call these out or hold them.
No, go ahead and let me know. Harshnag will pass with ease as well. 16 plus his 10. He's good.
21 for Odexus.
21 for Odaxis.
22.
Go off without blessing.
Me and Z do not have to roll. We're just going to fly straight up. All right. Dante will also unfold his wings and fly up to the surface.
So how does my roll work if I cast spider climb? 'Cause it says basically I can move up, down, across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving hands free. So basically, I could just run right up the beanstalk.
Go ahead and give me just a if you want whatever. If you want athletics, if you want acrobatics, doesn't matter. You're pretty much just you're pretty much just getting up this bad boy. This is going to tell me with a little bit of extra umph.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely casting that.
You're pretty much Spider Pig.
So, yep. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to kick back in. Come on. There we go. Alright, so... Well, acrobatics is definitely better than athletics. So, I'll roll with that on a +5.
Alright.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
As you're running up this stalk.
I have the inspo. There's a D4. I know it's not gonna help much, but I'm still rolling it.
It's a 2 + 5. Yeah, let's see if you can get to a 10. Oh, just gets to a 10 as you lose your balance for a second, but you're able to course correct. Oh.
I always have an adventure on moving.
He sort of grumbles to himself.
Just
They're gonna
move.
take all of my attention today. All of my genius. But as Z and Zeke land, Z's gonna sort of take him aside and out of a pocket pull out these fitted for Aarakocra little goggles, also known as Eyes of Charming, and say, Zeke, you know if things go down, you know what to do. Sort of passes it over, underhandedly. Nobody needs to see them. But that is an artificer constructed Eyes of Charming set of goggles.
Nice.
Which allows you, it has 3 charges. You can use 1 charge to cast Charm Person on your action.
Thank you, Z. Hopefully we do not need these.
Always. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Truly. As we all get on top of this cloud, getting our feet set. We are currently behind the prison. We need to get our communications out from what we've learned. Zychius, looking back, anyone who has anything that would like to assist on getting information out from our current location, now is the time. We are reliant on magical means and physical. We have 3 small reconnaissance birds and magic at our disposal.
I'm not a good telepathic.
I am a telepath, but it's only 150 feet, though.
You see Bo take out his fortification brew and look at the pigeons, or whatever birds these are, like, debating whether it'll help them or not. And he finally just shakes his head and like puts it back in his cloak.
I can get a message out, but it will definitely blow our cover. So preferably, we send these little guys homing pigeon style and hope they find their target.
All right.
I'm gonna give the pigeons a pep speech.
Is there
I can speak to anything that lives, as long as it's intelligent and mildly intelligent. So I mean, it's one of my abilities I have. Was it touch of the mind or something like that?
As long as it'll
Where I'm gonna tell these birds, this is the most important mission of your lives. This message must make it. Some of you may die. All of you may die. But regardless, the fate of the world depends on you. This is the greatest mission any bird has ever been given. The more responsibility anyone has ever faced. This is your moment to shine and prove to you you are more than just a meal. Do this for the world.
see.
I'm gonna take a swig of my.
And that never happened.
Greater than even Mike Tyson, the master of pigeon speaking. What is that? What does that give those pigeons? I gotta write this.
Personal motivation. I have absolutely nothing to do with it. I can just talk to him. I can't really do anything for him.
All right,
Just a pep speech.
I'm I'm gonna give them a 1d4. I'm gonna give them a 1d4 in their first roll.
But how often do pigeons get an inspirational speech before they go off on their missions?
Very true.
They're probably like, what the hell has that guy been drinking?
So we trying to get this information to
Trying
the
to get
rest
it.
to the party,
Mm-hmm.
which they are where?
Back at base camp, behind the wall of charged energy.
All right, so way more than 500 feet.
Way more than 500 feet.
Okay, that explains. Okay, I definitely can't dimension door then.
No, there's no going back home.
Nope. Okay.
Slight table talk. What kind of checks do y'all think that these poor pigeons are gonna have? Obviously no answer from Cap on this.
I mean, I can tell you. I mean, they have to go through the same gamut that we did.
Stamina.
But they are
Endurance.
birds.
Fair.
It's hard to tell if the enemy is going to be able to tell that.
So
they
we're
have
thinking
any messages.
performance check, charisma, perhaps.
Hey, all I know is these birds know somebody cares about them. That's all that matters.
Right.
That's what I would go with. Performance.
All right. Z's going
I
to
would-
cast Enhance Ability. It's a concentration spell. He's going to touch.
Oh,
Well,
gonna
at least
burn
one.
your concentration during this for the pigeons. That's huge.
I mean, we can see
Okay.
how far they get, but
I will let them, with you concentrating for these pigeons, you're trying to get them back home. The checks that they need to make will be with advantage, right? That's what it gives them?
it gives them advantage, yeah.
All right. As long as you're holding this concentration, those pigeons have advantage.
Unless I wanted to go roundabout and stuff Enhance Ability into somebody's weapon so they could spend the concentration on it. Bo.
Ooh. Oh, I can only cast it on myself.
Oh, is unarmed fighter or not?
No, he's got a quarterstaff.
Ah, okay.
So you can put the concentration in his weapon, so he has to makes the concentration checks when they come up?
Somewhere
Is that what you're
here,
saying?
Limited use. somewhere in here there is I can infuse an item with either a level 1 or level 2 spell.
I don't think you're gonna be able
there you
to.
go.
I don't think it'll apply. I don't think this works the way that you think it does. Where
It
you're
might
able,
be a time thing too. Like it's an hour long or something like that.
Yeah.
Where
Well, whenever you finish a long rest, you can store a first or second level spell that requires one action to cast in a simple or martial weapon or spell casting focus. While holding it, a creature can take an action to produce the spell's effect from it, using your spellcasting ability modifier of +4. If it requires concentration, the creature must concentrate.
yeah, you would be forcing somebody else in their play. Unfortunately, I won't be able to grant you that, but I will
That's
let
fair.
you do your enhancement.
fair.
It's good thinking, though. I like
point
it.
of order. Why would you give that to the? I can't concentrate on what time of day it is. You want me to concentrate on this pigeon?
Okay.
I'd forget like 5 minutes into this. Like I was doing something. I do not remember what it was.
But if you're passed out, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Cap, I got a question.
Yeah.
Globe of Invulnerability.
What about it?
Well, it's technically for myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a concentration.
This only lasts a minute.
Oh, it only lasts a minute?
Yep. Only lasts a minute.
And would I even be able to cast them on the birds?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Nope.
That was my biggest question. Hey, a minute's better than nothing. We get them through probably the first round of a freebie.
Yeah, it won't get a minute. They're a ways away. Enhanceability gives them an hour.
Okay.
That's what's clutch about it.
Yep. Okay. It was just a thought. I was just looking through, and somebody said, cast invisibility, and I was like, well, I don't have invisibility, but I have that. So, okay,
Ooh.
you answered that question.
Invisibility would be nice.
I know.
Invisibility would be nice. That's
Well,
The closest I have is Pass Without a Trace. I'd have to recast it.
Or illusion. Damn, I have an illusion dragon I can cast, but that's about it.
unfortunately, Pass Without a Trace won't aid them. Because they're not taking steps. They're just kind of, flying through the jet stream. All
I
right.
was just thinking for the stealth aspect.
I guess.
I'm still thinking they're birds.
Yeah, I guess
they're
they would still, it would aid in their stealth if you want to choose and hold on to that concentration.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. 2 big pieces of concentration are held, guys. Draken and Z. Those pigeons' fate are in your hands.
they better fly fast.
There are 7 of them. The beginning of Game of Saving Throws on Wednesday will be their flight back.
Oh, you son of a...
Oh no.
As you get yourselves topside now, releasing these pigeons back out.
Fly true, my friends. Fly true.
Give one a little pat on the head before he leaves.
If there's 7 of them, I'm gonna give one a shot, a very small shot, like a little thimble full of my whiskey, or my fortifying brews to see if we can get them.
Okay, so there were 6 pigeons.
He's gonna be shit-faced.
And you're gonna see my Drake. He's gonna be eyeballing those pigeons.
Somebody better cast Featherfall on him.
He's gonna be licking his chops. I'm gonna easy.
Better
easy.
hold him back.
I'm gonna look at his drink and be like, "Those are not food. Those are friends. Friends."
Friends, not
Just
food.
as you let loose these pigeons, the one that has been fed just a little bit of booze, as it's the last one to go.
Oh, man.
You see it fly through these last two floating swords in the sky. As it goes, and it seems like it comes back and comes back again, stuck in some sort of a cyclone. As you just see tufts of feather.
Oh, no.
And then there were 6.
Yep.
Looking back, this massive form and structure of air and elemental just anger begins to manifest. Up in front, this back entrance towards the prison, you can see in between here another one of these manifesting. You don't know if they see you yet or not. Some sort of energy-like core between both of them. As if they've come right up from the clouds. It makes you all freeze in your tracks. Currently just holding in place. I need stealth checks from everyone.
So we don't have that plus 10 anymore, correct?
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I am writing the DC down on this piece of paper now.
Oh, 17.
Now, is this a stealth check for sound or a stealth check for hiding?
This is
Because apparently that makes a difference now.
Oh, yeah, Elvin boots.
All of it helps. I cannot. Those are answers that I cannot give you. I will tell
That's
you.
fair enough. Disadvantage for plate or straight roll?
Oh, very much disadvantage for plate. If you have advantage for some reason, it will give you a flat roll.
That was my question. But the advantage is apparently for sound only.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead and use that. I'm not that nitpicky. I thought you had a different ability. So you can give yourself a flat roll.
11.
Plus 10, Shady.
Oh, question. Do we still have our plus 4s in this, though? Or does that not affect ability scores? Or
No,
ability
we
checks?
got our plus 4s. We're all
Alright, so
grouped
yeah, roll
together.
1d4.
I got mine out of 30.
And 40 gave us plus 10. Don't forget it.
I rolled that in there. I rolled a 2. So now I got an 18.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, well.
Once you
37
guys are
on
all
Nexus.
done rolling, you let me know, and then I'll do for my edge of my characters.
I got 22 with my guidance too, so I'll burn my guidance also.
25.
$36.
Not too shabby.
Harshnag. He's got a -1. That's a 20 for Harshnag. Dante Alfonso. This is just fucking ridiculous.
As I say, you should be probably pushing 40.
$33 for him. Zekias. Oh, I'll go and burn one of my lucks. Thank you.
Much better.
All right, 28 for Zekias. And this is on Harshnag. 24. All right. Who is 25 and above?
See.
Texas.
Oh, God.
All right. I want you guys to tuck yourselves somewhere around a beanstalk. You should be able to move your characters anywhere around in this space.
I don't see it, Axis.
Yeah, where is it?
Give me a second. I'll go fetch him. All right. You got control of him now. You'll be able to, you can move your whole big token. I have it completely grouped for you. 40.
Oh, it disappeared.
Good
What
lord.
the fuck did you do?
It moved into next Wednesday.
Oh, God.
40. Stop. Stop. I'll take care of
Okay.
it.
It doesn't like it.
That's how the Odaxis yeet, just let you know.
We did not roll to yeet.
Yeah. It did bad things. All right. You've... Somehow you turn those into map tokens?
I didn't even do anything.
I know. I have no idea how that was possible.
Unless you have keyboard shortcuts on.
He can't do that. Those are GM. All right.
Give it another try.
Go ahead and move that now. Okay. No. Okay. Stop. We'll try this one more time.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you have control of both of them. All right, just ping me. Ping me where you want to drop it to.
Well, looks like right here seems good.
Hey,
We're kind of screwed, though. There's one on each side. Where are we supposed to hide?
it's okay. It's just figurative. You're fine.
I need an adult.
Yeah, I know. It's hard pulling you out of chat all the way up here.
Leave me out of this.
All right. 25 and above. You guys understand the clock is ticking. You need someone to make a run past this elemental. To retrieve that piece of information, to find out if Nightcock is indeed being held here. Someone is going to have to make this run.
Question. I have Ethereal Step.
And
Yeah, I can go in the Ethereal. Yeah. Also ich kann move through other creatures and objects in difficult terrain as well as CS affects creatures and objects in Ethereal plane.
Oh.
so, at the start of your turn, if you're not incapacitated, you can magically step into the veil between planes. You can move through other creatures and objects. This feature lasts for 5 rounds. You can use this feature once beginning at 15th level. You can use this twice between rests. Okay. If you...
I also have,
What's that?
I was going to say, I also have Dimension Door.
Okay.
I move like crazy fast. If I
This-
dash, I got 110 feet of movement.
This is your call.
Fucking dash.
Would they see me in the other plane?
You don't know.
My idea would be that Volakart make Dimension Door and I go behind that elemental with my Ethereal Step and go in.
The only problem is getting back.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta go with him. You gotta go with him if you do. Now, Dimension Door.
Well, it is only a 4th level spell. Yep, go ahead.
On Dimension Door, you got 150 feet. What's it say about seeing where you need to go?
Let's see here. Bring that up. Dimension Door. Dunk. You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. You arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight upward, blah blah blah. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. Creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast a spell. You would arrive in a place already occupied by an object and you take the force damage, but
All
that's
right.
only if you come into a spot that there's something there. Well, wouldn't it be 250 feet?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You guys have a plan. Zychius pulls out a small scroll. As he begins to cast a small bit of magic over the top of it, revealing the thieves' cant over the top, you have blueprints to Yancy Bryn's prison. This has been given us over time for the many prisoners that he has taken from the Aerie. This will give you the direction that you need. Are you two willing to go and do this?
I am.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
All right. You guys will need to get as close as you can to pull this off with Dimension Door. You guys have that 25 stealth check and above right now?
Yes, 36.
Yep.
All right. Give us another stealth check to get closer.
Thirty-one.
31 from Dolby.
33.
33.
I got 31 and my D4.
All right.
31. All right, 32.
This elemental Zion has a 13 to perception. (26). Go ahead and mark yourselves as getting across the edge. You can choose whatever side of the sword you would like.
We're heading north or south?
You're heading north.
Okay. Which side do you want to be on, Dolby?
I go with you.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming with me. I figured I'd give you the choice. I think, over on the left.
Okay.
All right. Move your tokens correspondingly. As you get there, there is a strong wind and pull from that elemental Zion. As it begins, it will take all your ability just to get past this thing. Locked into that spot. I smell someone born of the wish. I cannot see you, but I feel you. From back behind those stalks, you can see a tempest form up as a body of a great djinn manifests itself.
Oh, shit.
There is one who has touched wishes here. I can feel it.
Anyone who has used or been part of the wish spell has disadvantage on their stealth. This is currently Dante Alfonso. Dante will make this roll as you guys are making an athletics check to not be blown 20 feet backwards.
Athletics again.
Athletics again.
No acrobatics.
And that's a flat roll for me.
Well, no athletics. You are strange, alright?
All right, you can do this two ways for you guys. One person can roll while the other person tries to help. or you each roll a die. The choice is yours as a team.
I have only +1 athletics.
And I have 0. If it was acrobatics, I'd be all right.
Make your choice.
Oh shit! Flat roll and +1, or one roll and. I don't know. What do you think?
Boss sucks, so I don't know.
Shall we try and split the difference then? Do one roll and let the other assist.
He can assist us, so he can assist me, or how does it work when we roll only one?
You will have advantage then, Dolby.
Yeah.
Try +1 is better than 0.
And you
With
have your
advantage,
bless.
We get 2 rolls.
All
We
right,
get
I'm
2
writing.
rolls and a bless.
DC is being wrote on the paper.
Alright. We got an
7
8.
on the first roll. Oh, you're at 14.
D4. 16.
16. Ouch.
17 is the DC.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Unless anyone has a reaction, you guys are staring forward as that storm ripping at them, about to blow them 20 feet back.
All right.
Are you within distance parameter?
No.
You are not.
No.
Valakad, you're going to have to hard launch Dimension Door. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I have advantage on that. And a +5. Okay, not good. Try
11.
that again. $15.
D4.
Oh, yeah, D4.
14
Oh, okay.
is the DC.
Okay.
Manifesting that dimension door, you're literally, since you're getting blown back, you just grab onto Dolby's hand and you let the wind blow both of you in. Being pulled in, not getting the distance that you need to all the way make to the prison. Opening up close by. You guys both look and see several cells. I need a perception check out of both of you. Roll that D20.
Perception. Ooh, +7. Okay. $22.
Oh, my perception is bad.
Better than mine.
There are tons of cells full, many dead, some barely on the brink of death. If you do not succeed this time, you will risk being seen. You will have to roll stealth and try to get closer. The
Do we
DC
still have...
is 20. Valakad, missing it almost at first. Looking forward for the depiction of Nightcock that you've been given. None of it matches the cells, but you catch a glimpse just at the right time as his body is being dragged out. by 2 of the Howling Hatred. He is being currently escorted out. You have just enough time to hear. We'll see how well he holds up. You need to make it alive just so you can get to the big show. We wouldn't want you dying early on us. Nightclock is in an execution situation. You understand there is a time limit.
How far away are they?
They are about 80 feet away.
And we can see only these 2 guards? Or are there more?
That's just the flash. Right now, you have done your job. You know he's here, and you know that they need to be quick, but he is still alive. That piece is clear. Now you have to get that message back out. If you risk and you stay, you will have to make very high checks as you are inside this prison.
Yeah. I don't think our stealth isn't good enough, I don't think.
All right, with that piece, are you going to tuck back inside the dimension door?
I think we have to get back, Jaden. I don't think we're able to. I know what you want to do. I know.
You still can try.
Damn. I don't know. What do you think, Jaden?
Can I make another perception check if these 2 are the only ones here?
With your low roll, no. You got yours. Like, you have the assumption that there's eyeballs here. You've made your glance. This is your snap judgment. It's not a lot of time.
There's more guards here. We know that those are not the only 2. What kind of prison would have 2 guards? I know I wanna help him too, but I don't think the 2 of us can get it done without killing all 3 of us.
We would alarm the whole prison.
Yeah, and if the prison knows we're here,
it's your choice.
There's others.
All right, this is the same time. This is Dante's disadvantage roll.
Fuck.
6 plus 10, 16 plus his 8, 24. Jin's perception is also a 13. Here it comes. Oh!
Ooh, that was close.
You are somewhere here.
Let's go back and relay the.
As you guys choose to come back, dimension dooring, pulling yourself back out, up by this pillar. You guys are gonna have to make athletic checks again as you guys come back into the scene. I need stealth rolls from everyone else.
Oh God, 9.
did your athletics already?
Yeah.
I was letting them do their stealth checks first.
I still have my 1d4, but more than 13 is not.
Do we still have 10? Pass without a trace?
Yes.
Yep. Still got the 10.
Yeah, you guys do.
Still got the 10.
We don't.
We had it too.
No.
Yeah, you guys have them. You have the stealth checks.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, you still have a plus 10, but you don't need to make a stealth check right now. All right, Dolby, athletics check for you was a 9, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Plus 4, so 13.
As you guys
We don't
fly
have
out the
D4
dimension door.
though, right?
Yeah. Or no, because you're not within 30 feet.
Oh.
No, yeah, because you're not
Right,
within
that's-
30 feet. Okay, give me that athletics check.
All right. I still need to roll. 19.
19, let's
Nice,
go.
glad to.
All right, you will be able to hook Jaden since you guys are still hand in hand coming out of there. You guys will not be blown prone or off of this cloud. Hooking onto this bad boy. You guys are going to be level. You guys can put yourselves right here. All right. This Jinn still poking around here, making one last check. This is going to be a 27. Who is 26 and below? Bo. Z.
So close. Actually. Do I want to do it?
Do you have Indomitable? Oh, no.
19, 20. Is that 24? I can give myself the +4, but I could also save it. Decisions.
$24. Oh, let's go. Still doesn't know where Dante's at.
Well, if anybody's going to get hit, it's going to be me, so whatever. I'll leave it as it is. Unless... Well, Bo failed too, right?
Yeah, Bo's already failed.
All right. I'll just take it.
As this all goes down, the Jinn glaring and looking over at you, Bo. Well. What do we have here? As he gets down on a knee and comes face to face with you, Bo.
I'm just gonna look him in the face and stare him down. Pull a Neo on his ass.
I only faintly smell of wish on you. I will give you one chance. Show me where the wish touched is.
One moment, sir. I think I know what it is you wish. I turn around and drop trowel, just moon his ass.
There's Uranus.
As Zekiah sees you drop your pants, he sends
Don't you
a
wish you could touch
message
that?
back over as the dimension door opens up. You guys releasing the information to me that Nightclock is still alive, but time is of the essence for his execution. I will use my reaction and I will cast my Find Familiar, letting a small white snow owl go forth with the information with sending, as it will take off and out. With that bare ass, I need everybody to roll their initiative.
Oh boy.
It wasn't even Bjorn's bare ass.
Remember, when you roll it, you guys can immediately add this into the turn order yourself.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's neat. I go grab a new beer.
Something about Dolby's accent just made that perfect.
Beer. Bother.
As I see the owl take off, I will touch the locket that Gale gave me of Lokor, and just whisper, "Lokor, look over that owl and get them to Gale for the news."
Noted. Harshnag initiative. Very harshnaggy. With a 2. Dante Alfonso's infinite +8 initiative. It'll be the 19. Zekius. Oh! Why has Zekius gotten that 20? Damn it! Wishmaster. $15. Air Zions. Let's go! Nat ones for those guys. Bo, did you roll a nat 20?
No, 27. It was I don't know what the actual roll was. It's not 20 though. 17.
17 plus 10.
Oh. Fuck it, let's do it.
What are we fucking doing?
We're doing it live.
Apparently, it wasn't a good idea to drop my trowel because these would.
I mean,
We didn't have a whole lot of choice there. I'm gonna hold my action for massive damage. Bo, you start this bitch off. Let's go.
All right, this guy that's staring down at me, I'm gonna just take my staff and start twirling around and just basically go at it. Whack with the staff once. What is my attack? 15. Come on, back to me. Plus 13. And first one is going to be a 25.
25 will hit.
Oh, after Ragnar, that's such low damage. All right, the first one does hit for... Oh, max damage, though. 13, and then I'm going to spend... Oh, this is a tough choice. I'm going to spend 1 key and do dodge. So he has disadvantage attacks against me for the next round.
Oh, nice.
It was either that or flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks on him, but I'm gonna go for defensive right now. And that's my bonus action, so that's the end of my turn. I think. Let me make sure it's only 1 kick. I think. Yeah, I can only do 1 bonus action, so if I can do a bonus action, flurry of blows, pretty sure. Or do I automatically get 1 extra number strike with my offhand?
Yeah, you got more strikes.
Well, it's weird because it's like it's a bonus action, but it's not a bonus action, I don't think. Well, no, it says it's a bonus action, though. So I had to choose between, yeah, I think I'm stuck. That's all I got is 1 attack. Unless I want to use a...
You got more than 1 attack.
Oh, no, I have 2 attacks, you're right. I have 2 attacks.
And then
Never
you
mind,
can
I'm thinking
use
of
key
something
points. Then you use key points for flurry of blows to go that.
Yeah. I still had 2 attacks. I get 5th level, I got a 2nd attack. All right. It didn't seem right, but I've got like 3 other attacks I could do, but they're all bonus actions, so I can only do 1 of the bunch.
I don't know why Ragnar didn't do as much damage with you.
But Ragnar always took his full damage. I just rolled 4 and 5s on everything.
True.
All right, so let's do this again. Roll 1d20 plus 15. I need to step backwards for this guy still.
It's my jam.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
Max again. So 13 base, plus 8, right? Or is it plus the whole 13?
Now it would be 13 plus 8. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so 21. So he basically spins the spaff around, smacks him once, does his little drunken weave, and comes back and smacks him again with it.
All right. 34 points of damage right off the bat. End of Bo's turn. Jaden, you are not prone.
Good to know. I try to shoot the Jinn with sharpshooter. Let's try it.
So much confidence!
20.
Let's try it.
$20 will just hit.
Good. So, first attack. No. Second attack missed. And my third attack.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Jetzt wieder rechnen. I branded the creature with my first hit. So, 2.
He's got a pen out. Carry the 1.
2d8.
I got my pen.
So the first attack is 1d6 plus 8. 1d6. Okay, 9 plus 2d8. The d8s are radiant damage. Don't know if it matters. Is he a fiend?
No, he is a Jinn.
Okay. So the first hit is 4 plus 9. So 13 on the first hit. The crit damage is 2d8 and 1d6. Save. Moment. First hit was plus 10 because sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter?
So,
Another plus
yeah.
10 on that. Got it.
Okay, so gets sharpshooter the crit 2. So the second hit from me is crit is sharpshooter doubled.
No, sharpshooter doesn't double because it's not dice. So it's
Okay.
another plus 10.
So 1d6 and 2d8 is safe. Because that's my normal dice. So 16, 22, 32 plus 1d6. Uh, 1d6 plus 3, 35, 2d8.
Fucking dull by Sesame Street over in this bitch.
Plus 12 is
Good lord.
47 and plus 8 is 53. Oh, 55. Sorry. And was I hidden? Because sneak attack.
Yes, he does not know you're there. And you have allies that are right there. So yeah, go ahead and add your sneak attack damage.
So 1d6
This is gonna be good.
Oh, hell yeah.
61 and okay, 62 damage.
Let's go. As you guys have already dropped a massive amount of damage into this djinn. All right, Jaden, any movement for your turn?
No, is he 30 feet in range? Yes. I like to be in range of 30 feet from him, so I
Yep.
stay here.
Dante is going to take his 3 attacks with his rapier on him. These are plus 17.
Good lord.
23, 22 will hit. 26 will hit. Those will all hit. 3d8 plus 26, 39. 3d8 plus 39. Good God. Dante's a little monster.
We knew this. And also technically correct.
Very much so.
Indeed,
52
yes.
2 points from Dante.
Let's go.
I am the one that you were looking for. Unfortunately, you won't live to reap those benefits. End of Dante's turn. Valakad. He is looking bloodied already. There is a chance to trigger something special if he is felled in the first round. Valakad, Dracon, Odaxis, you guys are all up. It is your turn.
I am casting Steel Wind Strike
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
at
go.
the 5th level.
Yep.
So here's the first. 24.
24 hits. 19 will
19
miss,
does
but you
not.
have your bless.
Oh,
Oh,
I have my D4.
no, you're not with it.
No, I don't.
Hey, he's in range with me.
He's in range with you, but you're not in range.
That's
Don't-
right.
You didn't complete the daisy chain.
Yep, he's right.
Ah, okay.
Ooh, almost a 1.
Ooh, 23 hits.
Let's go. We got a crit in there as well. Let's go.
That's 3 crits in a row for everybody's had a crit in their second roll.
It's
Oh.
ridiculous.
On Steven
All right,
strike.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here's my last swing. 22.
22.
So 4 out of 5.
Four-
One's a crit.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the crit first.
All right, so that's plus 60.
Let's see here. No, how we're doing it on the let's see, but Steel Wind Strike is an attack roll. So yeah, its dice do get doubled in this fashion. Because I've changed the other to where it gets maximum damage on its piece where you don't have to roll. I think that's what we'll do on this. Otherwise, Steel Wind Strike could end up doing just an incredible amount of fucking damage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add. You're gonna start off with straight 50. You get full max damage on that strike.
All right, so plus 50
Yep, I got my calculator up.
on 66, or no, 60, 10.
For 3 more times. Oh no, you're rolling 60-10, so it'll be 60.
Right. That's what I was saying before.
Okay.
So actually, that's 94 on that first swing. All right. So that's the only one that gets a plus. So 94 on the first swing. Oops. Oh, okay. 94 plus 35 plus what do we got here?
29.
29 and one more for the fourth one that hits is 38 for a grand total of 196. Please tell me he's dead.
He is not dead. He looks rough.
Damn. God damn it. Ooh, I wanted that so bad. Son of a bitch.
He looks rough. That'll be the end of your turn, Valakada, as you just cutting him up with scimitars all around him. Draken, it is your turn. Odaxis on deck.
Alright, you're gonna see Draken riding his Drake. Since they're hidden so well, they're just gonna kind of float up through the clouds. And I am gonna pull out my Oath Bow and use that against it to get advantage on the attack rolls.
All right. You familiar with how Oath Bow works?
Yes, I cannot attack anything else. Right?
Yep, that is correct.
Until he dies, anyways. But I do get the advantage, and I am gonna sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter coming in. First shot. Oh, that 20 was right there. Oh. First shot will miss.
Well, we get advantage.
Oh, advantage. Nice, nice. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Alright, first shot misses.
Oh, the 20 was dancing around again. This one will hit.
Just in case I get a 20.
Again.
Alright, well this one does hit. And okay, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
What is this duplicated rolls?
Yeah, it's doing it tonight. Like
2-2, 18-18.
Okay, so let me calculate all this. Because this is a bunch. Cap, you got the calculator, right?
yeah, I got my note.
11 plus 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then a feature I have on my Drake. Let me pull it up here, let me find it. Infused strikes. When another creature within 30 feet of that Drake it can see hits with an attack, it deals an extra d6. Which I'm riding the Drake, so I hope it can. So it's another 5.
All right, another 5.
And plus 10 for a sharpshooter.
Plus 10. On death's door, that Jinn barely clinging to life as it is slumped over.
Bonus action. My Drake is gonna bite.
He will cast shield on himself.
Okay.
In a reaction, is the DC AC 25 now.
Holy shitballs, alright. What is his attack? Three plus my proficiency bonus. So plus 8. So I need a 17 or higher. Okay. Oh wait. Hold up. Hey!
Let's go. Just getting that damage in.
Alright, that will be 3d6 of damage. And I don't know if it matters, but the last 2 dice are fire.
Noted.
And that'll be it.
Still clinging to life, holding a lamp in its hand. Odaxis, you are one of the last lines. It is your turn before his. He does have a spell that he's beginning to cast.
Alright, well, let's see what he likes about the rapier as Dante showed him.
Oh, let's go.
32. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit him since I'm next to Dracon with my sneak attack rapier. So that will be...
19?
No, I don't crit, but I have the rakish advantage with him being next to friendlies within 5 feet. That's why I moved up here. So I can use my sneak attack. I just don't get critical. Right. So that's 8 plus 8. And my sneak attack is 5d6 now. So 24 plus 16 damage with the first attack. which is 40.
What's that? 40? 40 is your
on the first
total?
attack. Yep, on attack 1, attack 2
Okay.
incoming. Do.
With 40 points of damage. You're able to go in with your rapier. As you can see, it's concentrating as that blade slides in. DTD on the gin.
Let's go.
I stab him with the rapier and holding the little hammer in my other hand, I look down at him. Today is not your lucky day. Your wish is not ours to give.
As he drops and folds into a tempest form as his body withers away. There are 3 people with a chance at this. Odaxis, Dante, and Bo. Sleight of hand as this lamp begins to fall down through the clouds. This is a pass-fail. I'm writing the DC down on this sheet of paper. It is a large lamp to grab.
Dick.
It needs 2 out of 3.
13. Oh. No.
You guys got your D4s though.
The D4 is going to do a whole lot.
No, but not for the 4.
17 now.
11.
Dante's.
That thing held. Oh my god.
Okay.
Who had the 17?
I had a 17.
19 plus 8, so that is a 27. My apologies, you are also here, Draken. This will be made with your Drake.
Let's go.
He's got a big mouth, right?
This is all about the quickness of grabbing.
Yeah. Think about lamp.
Roll that D20 and have your number ready to add, Drakon. Let's go!
Let's go.
Nice. And they don't know.
All right. The DC is 17.
Nice.
2 people are on this lamp. 2 people are not.
No, Estenia. Estenia had 17.
It should be 3, yeah, 3. Because I had 17 too.
Oh, you got 17 too? Oh, let's go! I thought he was a 9. Let's go! Perfect. Grasping this lamp before it can sink and fall through the clouds. With either of your hands on it, you see smoke begin to pour out of that lamp. Manifesting a very amphibious looking djinn. As it creeps out of the lamp.
Double chins?
It's you. The one we freed from Malakar's crew.
We must be quick. Follow me. And that is where we will end, as you guys have unleashed the djinn who gave Ruby the wishes in the first place to find out here. He has been held captive since the moment that Yancy Ben found him at the end of that episode.
Holy shit.
Now, what does this mean? There will be no checks. Those pigeons have advantage on their way getting back, as does the familiar. That information has a damn good chance to get back. You now have a chance to try to save Nightcock next week before he makes it to the public execution in the front of the funeral.
Can't we wish him free?
You do not have wishes. This djinn does not have any wishes left. They have been used. They used his wishes earlier when they were granted. However, he has been in the service and held captive here for some time. It is another additional benefit for you guys to try to get around. So far, so good. They will have their best chance at trying to get in here efficiently because of the information that you have garnered with a lot of high rolls.
Hell yeah.
If we had rolled poorly, it would have been a much different scenario. You guys did excellent using your tools to try to give each other assistance. As you can see, just by small things, if you don't think, if there is one weak link in between your group, all of a sudden things don't work. You don't have bless. You can't send something out. You did very well with working inside as a group. You guys are going to push through the prison to try to save Nightcock next Sunday. Let's go.
Jaden didn't try to do anything stupid when we were
But I'm still awake. I'm wide awake.
in there.
Hey, you did great.
No, I'm just saying, I'm glad we didn't try, because I think that would have backfired if Jaden and I tried to do anything too crazy, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
I mean,
making castles in the sky.
it would have been, it would either went horribly or you would have made an epic moment. You never know.
Yeah, that's
You never know.
We didn't knew what is there.
Kind of probably should have put our balls on the table, huh?
Ah,
Yeah.
you
It's
worked
pretty
as a
ballsy
group,
already,
man.
yeah.
You worked as a group. And information's back out again.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, we got the information. We did the job that we were sent there to do. Let's pull back.
Now, if only we can get 90 to come guest spot and play his own character, that'd be.
Oh, there is a method to the madness of 7 p.m., my friends.
No.
Ooh.
Never
Trust
mind, ignore
me.
that. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Trust me, it is on my mind if he's available.
It's in the work.
Stenio, high five.
He does the screen. Appreciate you guys. You did good
High five.
selecting abilities to help and assist. You guys did well on a recon. You get to go full bore with your characters next week.
Full Skybore.
Blast through. Appreciate everybody joining us. Thank you guys. We got Horn of Valhalla side quest tomorrow night. Enjoy the Viking action. We will see you then. I'm gonna play some Magic right after this. I'll see you in a second. Be good to each other. Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Bye.
Bye.